Hey guys, what's up? We are back with another video today, and today we're doing a Minnesota Vikings mock draft. So make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, as only 7% of you guys are currently subscribed. So make sure you hit that subscribe button as we march our way to 1,000 subscribers. We are only 86 subscribers away as of this video. Like the video if you enjoyed it, comment your thoughts and opinions down below. Dislike it if you dislike it. Just let me know what you guys are thinking. I respond to every single comment. So make sure that you also check out the website, check out the playlist with all of the mock drafts on it, and make sure you check out the podcast as well. All links will be in the description. So let's get started with today's video. So at number 23 overall, I had the Vikings selecting Isaiah Foskey, the edge rusher out of Notre Dame. And before I do anything, I did not have any trades in this draft. The Vikings only have 5 current picks. I would not be surprised if the Vikings trade down a little bit in the first round to maybe move up a little bit in their draft stock. So I would not be surprised if they move down into the early second round or later first round because they only have 5 picks. But I did not have any. I did not have any trades. So either way, point being, this is a team that allowed a lot of points and was basically 30th in the league in points allowed with 405, and it was just amazing that they that they gave up so many yards and so many points. They were 3rd in the league in the most points allowed per game. And I think that this is a team that just did not have a lot of sack production or anything like that. The Vikings were, let's see here, number 21st in sack production, and I think Foskey helps with both of those. Foskey is a very good pass rusher, solid player, not the most physically talented in the world, not going to be the next J.J. Watt or going to be the next Nick Bosa or the next Khalil Mack. No, he's not going to be that. But he is going to be, I think the best comparison I can give him is a Yannick Ngakoue that's going to get you 9-10 sacks every single year. And it's not going to get you less than that, but it's going to get you the 9-10 sacks a year that you're looking for. And I think Foskey fits that role as a dynamic pass rusher that can fill both as a rusher and as a pass rusher. That's another thing that Foskey does really well at, is he can also stop the run. He does a good job at playing in that type of scheme. As the Vikings play in that 3-4 base package, he can play as that outside linebacker. He can play as that D end. He can play as a lot of different roles for Foskey. So at number 87 overall, I have the Vikings selecting Julius Brents, the cornerback out of Kansas State. So Brents is a fantastic player that in the Shrine Bowl really showed out. He is a player that used a lot of his athleticism to be able to create a lot of havoc in the backfield of a Kansas State team that really started to prove themselves this year. And his blend of size, length, and just explosiveness as a cornerback is something I think the Vikings are looking for. And with guys like Patrick Peterson, who's getting closer to retirement age, and Cam Dantzler and Andrew Booth, who were solid draft picks at the time, but really just have not proved to be anything much in the NFL. I think that this is a secondary that desperately needs help, and I think Julius Brent is a person that can bring that type of help. So at pick 119, we continue our defensive trend with drafting Dalen Henley, the linebacker out of Washington State. So with Henley, he really provides the ability to add another linebacker to a linebacking core that really just needs help. This entire defense really needs help, both schematically on the defensive coordinator spot, but also on the talent spot, because if you're going to continue to be good, this is a Vikings team that, they went 13-4 this year, but I believe it's 9-0 or 8-0. I think it's 9-0 in one-score games. That is just unsustainable, and to be honest, they'll probably regress to being more like a 4-5 or a 5-4 one-score team, because that is a lot more likely of a thing that will happen, because if you're expecting that, you're going to be in quite a shock when you lose 10 games next year because you can't win all the one-score games. And there's nothing wrong with being clutch and doing a good job in the end of the game. And that's something that, as a Bears fan, is very, very important to have and something that we lacked. We lost a lot of one-score games this year. But if you're going to win these one-score games, you're going to need to add to your defense, a defense that was really, really lacking. So, moving on to pick number 160, I have the Vikings selecting Tyjae Spears, the running back out of Tulane. So, here's the thing. This is the only non-defensive pick that I have this entire draft. The reason for it is because I think that you need to take some pressure off of Dalvin Cook. In my personal opinion, is Alexander Matheson and Keen. I don't know how to say that last name. Your third string running back. Really, in my opinion, just guys that I think Spears is a much better running back, and I think Cook is a very, very good running back, but you don't want to put all the pressure on him, especially then all of a sudden he gets injured and you are at a much less production than you were previously. I think Spears is somebody that can fill that role as an RB2, has played really well in the Senior Bowl, just burst onto the scene, and I think has become probably running back number 3 or 4 in this class for me personally, behind Bijan Robinson and behind a couple others, but really he is one of the better running backs and probably one of the most underrated running backs in this draft class. At pick number 177, I have the Vikings selecting Garrett Wilson, the cornerback out of Syracuse. Garrett Wilson, really, it is length. He is a very lengthy person, has great arm length, has the ability to really get interceptions, to be able to swat balls away, and has a lot of PBUs and PBUs, also known as pass breakups, at Stanford. I think that was really important to this Vikings defense that just, they need depth, they need starters, they need a little bit of everything. And I think that this draft really does a good job at addressing those needs defensively. So we're going to recap this draft. So at pick number 23, I have the Vikings taking Isaiah Foskey, the edge rusher out of Notre Dame. At pick number 87, Julius Brents, the cornerback out of Kansas State. At pick 119, I have them selecting Dalen Henley, the linebacker out of Washington State. And at pick 160, I have them selecting Tyjae Spears, the running back out of Tulane. And finally, at pick number 177, I have the Vikings selecting Garrett Wilson, the cornerback out of Syracuse. So that's going to wrap up today's video. Make sure the 2 videos down below will be a playlist of all my mock drafts. Another one will be a video that YouTube thinks that you would like. And hit the subscribe button up here as we march our way towards 1,000 subscribers. As always, have a great day. Bye.